Good evening, everybody. Hey, Addie.
Hello, hello.
Shanta will be joining us in a moment, but I was already super late, so I didn't want to start even more later. Because I'm exhausted. I've been in the car since 9 o'clock in the morning, and I am shot. So, but I was gonna cancel because we have been spotty with things lately, but.
Back to the
So
grind.
we're going. We're pushing through. I didn't even get to watch Beverly Hills yet. Did you see it, Addie? Did you watch Beverly Hills, the reunion?
I've not watched the reunion yet. No,
Ugh, I'm gonna
not
watch that
yet.
right after this live ends. That's my next plan. That and then bed. So let's see who's here. Hey, Ellie, Mel B, J Freak, John Yates. That's me. Maria W, Ruth Ann, Christina B. Oh shoot, lost my place. Hold on. Let me go find it again. Okay. Christina B, and that. Patty S, Ellie, Holistic, LaDonna. I love her name, LaDonna Blackwood. Love it. Sounds like you should be like very like kind of like a heart to heart type of thing. Like we're like like you're a part time like PI with your husband. It's like like something cool like that. Like Blackwood, LaDonna Blackwood. Here's my card. Sorry, I am a little loopy and punch drunk and slap happy right now, so don't mind me. I've been in a car by myself for like the last 14 hours, so I've only been talking to myself, and I've been my own best friend all day long today, so I might be off more than usual. Callie, Christine, hi. Barbie, hi. Perfectly Imperfect, hi. Ashley Nicole. Let's says sure. Okay, so we're waiting for Shanta. She's just one of her kids just woke up, so she's taking care of that right now. And let me just get some old business in. So if you're not a member and you would like to become a member, hit the join button next to the subscribe button. Do it from a computer because I think they might charge you more from a phone. And if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please hit subscribe. And if you want to like this video or dislike it, you could do that too, or comment afterwards, or whatever. And Addie, why don't you boost your stuff while we're waiting for Shanta?
You guys know where I'm at every day, all day long. We had 4 trials this week on Long Crime Network. The Alex Jones trial came up with its verdict today, and he owes 2 families or a little under $1 billion.
Is that the Parkland stuff?
No, that's Alex Jones, the defamation case against the Sandy Hook families.
Oh, okay.
The one in Connecticut. So, yes. So he's that verdict came in today, and the other one, the Parkland one, that will go back to verdict watch tomorrow. So it's still they did do some stuff with deliberations today, but they didn't get.
Sorry if I don't know the names. Like I know you've been covering both of them, so like
all of them. We got that. We got the Pike County massacre.
I went into your chat today, but there was like 5,000 people in there. I'm like, "Hi, Addie," but I'm sure you didn't see it because it was.
We have was like 10 to 20,000 in 4 channels. We carry about 80,000 live viewers on the 4 live that we run on one channel. So it's a lot. And I do all the stuff and put all the keep everybody informed as what's going on in all the trials at once. So just like the network does.
Lord, I could not even imagine. The most people I've had in a live was like 2,000 people or 2,500. I think was the most I've ever had, and that was like batter down, like when I think I was doing the the Seeking Sister Wife stuff. So I couldn't even imagine.
Lord. It gets fun. You get to the regulars help out, that kind of thing. They're guys, don't do that. But we get a lot of new trolls and stuff like that, as every channel does, and we just deal with it. I have a really good moderator team, so. But
I think you kind of have to have one with that.
Yes. Oh yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, yeah. They do all the stuff in the background, and I do the upfront stuff and let everybody know what's going on as it's going on, because I'm linked into the network by remote and stuff, and so I get everything that's going on there as it's going on when the network is on live. So.
Yes, I have my Care Bear little hoodie on.
So cute! I love it.
I love my bears. All right. So we're still waiting for Shanta. So I'm going to start the next clock. And then she just texted me. She goes, my kid just woke up. So obviously, probably dealing with that. So I'm going to start the intro, and then we'll get into it. And we haven't really covered the last 3 weeks. I think we covered the first 2 episodes, and then a myriad of things happened after that. Cody was in the hospital, then there's just a whole slew of stuff. So, but we're back and we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna play the second intro, and then we're gonna get into it, and then Sean's gonna just jump in because it's late, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting longer than you already have.
That one on.
He is. He's fabulous, and he's on the inside scoop.
Pull that one on.
And he's on the inside scoop.
Okay.
It's so good. I love it. I love it.
I love it too. That big snaps to MTT for that, for
Yes.
helping me fix my intro. All right, so while we're waiting, let's cover a couple of old things that happened on the show. So Debbie, last week, not this week's episode, but last week, meets Tony, her Canadian lover. She lets him hit it on the first date, which, at Debbie's advanced age,
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
There's no waiting. There's no waiting. Waiting.
Like I would let him hit it before the early bird special at the local Shoney's or whatever.
Stay up for dinner. She's tired of it.
True.
And good for Debbie. I good for her.
Yeah, I have no issue with it at all. She got Santa, or Mr. Father Time. I'm sorry.
But I want to know about this friend Audrey, Miss Audrey, who invited Debbie to stay and live with her in her house,
Yes.
And then she goes to meet her for lunch, and then Audrey's like, "Oh, wait a second, you have cats? You can't live here." No.
She knew.
No. What happened?
She had cats.
Something happened between Debbie and Audrey. Audrey didn't like something because she knew damn well that she had cats.
Oh yeah.
Everyone knows that Debbie has cats.
Yes. You're quite
The whole world knows that Debbie has cats. So Debbie did something that Audrey didn't like, and I think it was shagging good old Canadian Tony.
Maybe so. Maybe.
And maybe she doesn't want Canadian Tony coming into her house.
Very well could be.
There's Shanta. There she is.
Oh,
and
sorry, guys.
I know.
Hi, beautiful. Hi.
She woke up and listen. It's already super late as it is, so thank you for being here at this advanced time. So we were just getting into Debbie and okay, so Debbie met Tony, right?
Yes.
And then they got it on.
Right away.
And then Audrey was like, by the way, bitch, I can't have you here with the cats.
Cats.
So
How
what do you
crazy
think?
is that?
What do you think happened between Debbie and Audrey, that Audrey was like, no, you can't live here anymore, because she was like, yeah, it's a bad fit all of a sudden.
I just think that she didn't want like the extra drama. That's what it comes down to, because it's not
But
about
what
the cats.
extra drama?
Everybody.
Well, you got the son Colt, you got the, maybe she doesn't want to go with the back and forth with the Canada, with, Tony in Canada. So I'm thinking that she, I think she's one of those controlling friends too, a little bit. She gives me those vibes just a little bit.
Yeah, I would agree.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
She wants things done her way, but just to use the cats like an excuse, like, oh, by the way,
Right.
I have a dog, and now I think of it, all of a sudden, my dog is gonna attack your cat.
Yeah, because poor Debbie, this is nothing new. She knows about the cats. She's been a friend, and she invited her to live. So I kind of feel a little bad for Debbie in this situation.
I did too,
and I saw it on Debbie's face. She felt, she was very annoyed by it. You can see that annoyed look. Yeah, like really.
So moving on with Debbie, since we're already talking about her, let me find my page with Debbie. And we were saying, she gave it up on the first date, but she should, because she might die tomorrow. So
that's my thing. Like, her friends are kind of giving her a little bit of a hard time, saying she's moving too fast. But at 70, I feel like you know what you want. You've been there, done that. She's been married, and Tony really.
Audrey was so jealous. She wanted a little bone in her. Like,
I wondered if that had something to do with it. Right there.
That's what I think has something to do with it.
Yes.
She wants that, for herself.
Maybe Audrey doesn't want to see Debbie getting dicked down in her house. Like,
that's what it is.
She's heard the stories. No, wait. That's cool. Never mind.
No, I don't think Audrey's a lesbian because, Debbie's not giving off that vibe. Debbie's like, I'm strictly dickly. Like, with her go-go boots and everything else and her showgirl days. I
disagree with that.
All right. Let's see, Debbie. Okay.
First, I will admit I did it first when I first saw Debbie. I kind of had a little bit of but then no.
Thank you, Maddie.
Well, after a certain amount of time being on the bench, maybe she'd take anything that looked her way. I don't know.
Right?
I was thinking.
Maybe the cat's getting better looking to you. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But
I agree, Ashley Nicole.
Wait, so did I write? Friend invites her and then kicks her out to the curb because she slept with a Canadian. Those are my notes. And then
because she slept with a Canadian.
That was how I wrote it. That's how I thought.
She's not a South Park fan.
Then she's telling, then the next thing she's on the phone FaceTiming him, and she's telling him about her living struggles, and they only met that one weekend for 2 days, 3 days,
mm-hmm.
and they've been talking for only a month, and Tony is like, hey, listen, you're coming up to Canada to visit. Why don't you just make it a one-way trip?
Why don't you just move here?
The brakes. I heard that squeal sound.
Debbie wasn't hating it though.
At first she kind of swallowed it a little bit, and then okay. I saw it.
Are we to believe that Debbie's so downtrodden that she really only has 3 weeks left in the lease, and she's gonna be at the shelter?
She seems like a procrastinator. Yes.
Yeah, come on. I would have been trying to, as soon as Colt moved out, I would have tried to figure this out because she knew she couldn't afford it by herself.
But is Colt really gonna leave his mother out on the street?
That's horrible. I don't think so.
I say yes.
For the show, so? He's kind of, he says that she's. Oh well, we'll get to that. But yeah, I kind of think he might. He's done.
Yeah.
What about his cousin? Remember, this is going back 4 years. The first season that Colt and Larissa were on, they had his cousin that was in the backyard. He ran an air conditioning company. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
That was right on my the back of my brain. Where are they? Can't they
help out?
Take Debbie in?
I think she's kind of worn out of welcome, maybe. Try not to be mean or anything.
Nobody
Debbie,
wants those cats.
Nobody wants the cats. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Debbie's gonna have like 5 shopping carts as a homeless person. She'll have like a shopping cart, like 2 shopping carts full of cats.
For each cat. Aw.
Then she's gonna have like a shopping cart like with her slot machine in it because you know she doesn't leave the slot machine side. She's gonna have a shopping cart for the food processor, and then a shopping cart for like just like all her broken dreams and wishes and hopes. Like I couldn't imagine being 70 and like being like, you know, in 3 weeks I'm gonna
Don't
be
know
on
where I'm
my
gonna
own.
live. I might be homeless.
And like, weren't Colt and Vanessa still on that lease? So, or just Colt? Like, I don't know. I feel like there's like,
Yeah, but the lease was ending, right? So it's up to all
Yeah.
3 of them to re-sign and renew.
I hope that Colt's still paying. I don't know. I can't see Colt being like, okay, well, you know, I'm doing my thing with my beard with Vanessa, and you know, I'm a mountainy man now, and I don't have time for my mother anymore. Whatever, it's fine.
COVID haircut, still COVID look.
You know, and then the next scene, Colt comes over.
Yep.
Debbie's telling him about Tony, and Colt's like, "Oh, who's Tony?" And you know, she's like, Debbie's like, you know, oh, we're soulmates. Like, you know, he's the yin to my yang. He puts it in better than anybody else I've ever had it in. And Colt's like, you know, well, aren't you moving like a little quickly? You know, Colt. Sorry, I don't have my glasses next to me, but I'll use these. Colt, you know, with the glasses, he's like, you know, he's like, well, aren't you moving here a little quickly? You just met,
He's always.
and now you're soulmates already in his monotone Colt tone.
Mind you, he's done that himself a good 3 times already, but
I was thinking that yes, apple tree thing is what I was thinking.
and I mean, he called Debbie on her birthday. He doesn't know who Tony is. He's acting like he's never even.
He couldn't even like go see his mom, see his mom on her birthday. Like,
Yeah.
was the 70th birthday, right?
Yeah, that was odd to me.
That's like a big deal. Like, you know, it's a 70th, like a 60th, a 50th, a 40th, like, you know, those big decade years, like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And you call her while she's out to dinner with Audrey, the one that can't wait to leave her and the cats out in the street like he did.
Audrey that wants to leave the cats in the cold.
But you know, Colt tells Debbie that, like, you know, well, me and Vanessa will be traveling. Will Rudy Ta?
Yeah. It almost made it seem like he's putting that as like the priority. Like, I don't have time for you anymore. And you know, I know he's trying to break and set those boundaries between him and his mom, but I think it's like it's coming off too asshole-ish a little bit.
Addie?
He had some things to say as it goes on, and you probably, once you get there, but I think there's something to it.
Yeah.
There's something in that background, and I felt it when he was with Larissa at the very beginning when they were getting it. He'd go in and get into the whiskey in the in the cabinet and just.
No, that was the Jack. Yeah,
Jack,
that was
yes,
the
the
Jack.
Jack, yeah.
This down.
Yeah.
I had to find that video from like my archives. I should repost it.
But yeah, I think there's something there with their just. I think when the cameras are off, there's no emotion between the two of them, and I think he's done with that.
Yeah.
Or they're just like full of shit. Like, you know, I still can't believe that we're still watching Colt now 5 years later. Like, there's still Colt on TV, like in some fashion.
Yeah.
And Debbie's telling him, like, you know, well, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know how to behave. I don't know how to act. I don't know what to tell you because I'm afraid that you and Vanessa are going to go, like, you know, the other way with it. To Debbie's credit, I'll give her that. And Colt, as icy and robotic as Colt is, well, that's not my place to tell you how to act, mother. Like,
Yeah.
A son shouldn't tell their mother how to act. And if I'm being frank, You've never been there emotionally for me ever, not once in my life.
That's what I'm saying. I think there's something to it. There's more to it.
Yeah. I think exactly what you said, Addie. That's why he's shooting him that bottle back, because there's something there. It's deeper.
Yeah. Like I said, I felt it from the get-go.
This woman did your laundry for your first 35 years. She cooked you raw steaks every night for dinner. Like, you shared a car. Like, you did everything together.
Everything.
But now all of a sudden she's like the world's worst mom.
Yeah,
and that's
very strange.
People should be grateful for the moms that they have, especially moms that actually put effort into stuff. Like, not everyone's made perfectly, but like that just gets under my skin. Like, you big fucking baby. Like, be grateful that you have a 70-year-old mother who still cares about you, who still wants to like provide and do your laundry and clean and talk and this that, and the other, and like
that's definitely
lost his dad.
Right.
I think he was 18 or not like super young, but like as a teenager or like a young adult, it's still like young to lose a parent. You'd think he would be like a little bit more grateful to Debbie, but now I just see that he sees her as like, staff, like the help, like, oh, she cooks my food and, she does my lawn. She's a maid and or butler. I don't know what the proper word would be, but that really drives me crazy when people who don't like, who have a parent who's especially older, 70, and you're treated like you don't care if your mother's out on the street. You just moved out from her house not even a year ago. Like for like the first 36.5 years of your life, you were fine, and now this last half a year, like whatever. He's just gross. And
he completely left her hanging financially. I don't know. It's something deeper than that, because
he did have like a whether like he was a computer programmer, like something like in that field, Barbie. Yeah, you're right. And I remember he got fired or something like that, like maybe because of COVID. Maybe they let him go. Not fired, but
laid off.
Got laid off like everybody else got laid off. But I don't really remember. But he did have a job in computers and stuff like that. I knew that much, and he was doing good. And he was pretty much paying like the whole rent on, their lease there.
Yeah.
So whatever.
No, I do agree. I think that I don't see her as a bad mom or a bad human. Relationships people don't always gel, but I also not really fond of Colt in and of himself. So there's that.
Like Colt wants to say he has a terrible mom who wasn't there for him emotionally his whole life. Well, if I were Debbie, I'd be like, let me look at my son. What happened with Larissa? What happened with Jessica? Then what happened with Jules? Love Jules. What happened with Carmen? What happened with oh my god, all these people. Like all him sexting everybody, him sending his dick pics out to everybody with the marble red shirt picture. Like, could you imagine like Debbie having to see like videos of her son and the anatomy and all that over and over again? Like, if you want to be like, who's the worst parent, who's the worst child, I give the credit to Debbie. Like, I just have to. Like, imagine being a mom, and everybody said that stuff to Debbie. She saw all of it.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Like, if my grandma Shanta, if people said that stuff, if I was acting like that online and people were saying that stuff to my grandma she would have killed me.
Yeah,
that's it.
Break you in half.
You're not going to embarrass me like this anymore, and boy, and that would be it with me. Like, that would be it. Like, like, so I don't know, but Let's move on because it's late and we're already now 25 minutes in. How are you feeling about Caesar?
Oh, Caesar.
He went on the group date, and he matched with 3 Ukrainian women. The first one I liked, the one on last week's episode. What was her name?
Me too. Her name was Valentina.
Valentina. I liked her. She brought him chocolate.
She brought him chocolate.
She was like, she had him relationships right away. They were shipped before she even sat in the chair. Before she sat down, she was like, we talk about our future.
Yes, that's what I like. How she mentioned the future, and he didn't seem too happy about that. If I
think it took him
this is a real person. This is someone who's actually giving you a chance. I'm not saying to jump on the first thing he can get, but I really like Valentina, and he didn't bring her a gift. It seemed like.
But I like Valentina because you know what, you've seen like a lot of like the Ukrainian women, but like they're always like completely done up and like. Here comes Valentina with her 2-tone hair.
Yep, she's just.
I haven't got my roots done in a while. That made me love her. Like it was, like she wasn't done up in the 9s. She came in with her 2-tone hair, with her roots showing, and she brought him chocolate. Like that will probably be the realest person you'll ever meet, Caesar.
Yes,
and you should take her and marry her like immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
She's the one who put his top hat on at the
event. I like she goes when he was there, he wore like the top hat. I liked how he dressed, I liked her. I was like, and Caesar's like, well, I did, this is one of, he thinks he's the Bachelor. Like he's like giving roses out to people. Like, no, Caesar. Don't get it twisted.
I do like that she also mentioned specifically that she liked his eyes, rather than, I think I remember him. He looked like the rich one. Like she specifically said, I liked your eyes. I think she said that they were kind or.
Well, he looked like Abraham Lincoln. No, I'm just saying. No. She did. She said she liked the eyes. She remembered the top hat. She brought him chocolate. She was like very down to earth, I thought.
Yeah.
For me, it was like the hair. Because
I love that hair, that crinkly.
It was crinkled. Like she didn't straighten it. She was like, "Listen, this is how I woke up today, and this is what you're gonna get." I don't know. It was just like, and I liked her a whole lot. And Caesar's always worried about finding a mate. Like that's your girl. She's Ukrainian.
Yeah.
That's all your criteria is. Just a Ukrainian woman. So there you go. And she's not gonna rob you. So now this episode he's meeting Katerina, who also does nails, which I don't see that working out at all.
No,
she was the tall one.
She's so she over.
And they went to the winter festival, which was really cool looking, like the Ferris wheel. I want to go on that Christmas tree ride, and sit in the Christmas ball. Did you see that?
I did like his jean jacket in the Ukraine. I bet it was cold.
I know.
No, it was cold. It was cold.
Like he needed more than a jean jacket, and he actually brought her flowers. Oh,
he just wore a jean jacket. I didn't even realize. I wasn't even.
I went. Oh, it reminds me of John with his jean jacket.
The second I got home, I watched it because I'm like, that's why I keep pushing this off today because I didn't watch the episode, so I thought by 10 I'd be able to watch it, but nope, wasn't home yet. So we're good. Jean jacket, huh?
In the Ukraine, in the cold.
The Christmas tree ride, you could sit in the ball.
That looks fun.
I want to do that ride. He gave his first impression rose out to nobody because he thinks he's the fairest of them all. And what more is to say about him?
Oh, he's afraid of heights.
Yeah.
He kind of started to freak out a little bit.
Yeah.
and I do like that they could start their own business for nails. They could
They can run a business together.
But she didn't seem so in it all, because she went, it's time for me to go. Bye.
That's why Valentina is the way to go. And then like the next girl is what?
I don't know her name yet.
Alona.
Yeah.
Alana. And
She's
is
cute. She's more his height.
Yeah.
She's the personal trainer. Yeah. So listen.
And he likes to work out.
Is where it's at.
I think that's his favorite. Just because
I'm laying all my cards out on the table. I came to this dinner with two-tone hair. I like your hat. I brought you some chocolate. And for a Ukrainian, like that's like, it's like me giving you a Ferrari, right?
Now. I love Valentina for him. I was gonna say that what Annie said, like how I felt the second girl wasn't as into him, definitely as Valentina was. You could see it.
Valentina was like she's ready. Did she want to have kids, Valentina?
He didn't he like take her palm and said, you're going to have like 20 kids, and she's like, oh really?
Yes.
So yeah, I guess she's into that. She didn't freak out.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. All right, so oh Lord. Hold on. What was that? Marie's white station wagon. Oh, that's my grandmother. Sorry. Wait, Caesar. Debbie. Okay. Let's go to Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany. She's so cute.
Talked to her about her last week.
Tiffany looks amazing. Now even, I just posted her, she's, she had the surgery. She's dropped a ton of weight. She looks great. And Tiffany has reconnected with, and like, we all know the jig is up with Tiffany. Like, I mean, she posted with Ronald. I mean, but okay, let's pretend like that didn't happen. So, in a world where that never happened,
I thought this guy was cute. I'm sorry,
Fabian. He looked like a little. I know he's.
I'm sorry.
No, he looked gorgeous. His eyes. He looked like
and he can kiss.
Flowing. Looked like a little, Fabio, a Spanish version of Fabio.
He had the kissing down. I was like, oh, I have to hold on to the table. Hold on a second.
Cody, did you think Tiffany's little boy toy was good looking? Yeah, he's with me on that one. Sorry.
I'm sorry. He's a little too but for me, I have to have him really tall.
Yeah.
Well, I lost because it's 2 thumbs up to my 1 down. So Cody's agreeing. So we're at a tie right now.
I do think he's cuter than Ronald. Sorry.
Oh, absolutely.
I think Ronald's way better looking than that guy.
No, he's got the hair. He's got everything.
Yeah.
He's suave.
Definitely. And I know this was last week, but immediately was like, hey, come to my room. But I mean, I know they have history, so
I just don't want to ever. I love you, Tiffany, but I don't want to hear about Tiffany again.
That I said to Tiffany, yes, come to my room, and she did, and she stayed the night. To God. And actually, Tiffany still has Cody's pajama bottom pants.
She sure does.
So she came to our hotel room on the first night, just saying, and stayed. What? Oh my God, do we have pictures of her?
I just absolutely love her. She's
adorable.
I'm so happy for her.
I just can't. I'm like, oh, look, the tattoos, everything. She just glows.
She glows. She looks great. She looks good. She dresses good. You can always count on her to have the shoulder off shirts. I love it.
Yes. I follow every Instagram picture and heart every one of them.
Like Tiffany can make you laugh. Like that's why I love like hanging out with her, because she could just make you laugh for hours. Like she'll just say something and it just funny.
Yeah. And then
like
she just goes on it. Like
like it's like I have like oh my God, every time we've hung out with Tiffany a whole lot, And
and it's been a blast every single time.
yeah, I love her so
Oh, I
much.
bet she's a party. I want to go. I want to
Yeah.
go clubbing.
She
I think we
is,
saw that with
she
those
is a
strippers
good
last
time.
week.
She is like not like drinking, but like just like in general, like a
Just
good time.
talking
Like
and,
you
like,
could be at
the
Applebee's with her and have a good
Yeah.
time, or like
Mhm.
be at like Macy's, or like be at a bar. Like
But John,
she's
like,
just a good time.
she's like old school, like you and stuff like that. Like she knows
Yeah.
like, how to have a good time without getting like
Like you don't have to get
messed
like
up on drinks
she's
and
just
drugs.
Like
so
drunk
much
or anything like that. Yeah.
So Fabian wants her to bring her back to the hotel. And she goes because, as they've been together they were together 7 years ago, and now. And she remembers that the sex was good and that he's a giver.
I have a feeling.
We love a good giver.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what that tells me when someone says he's a giver?
I don't know what you're talking about. at all.
Exactly. When someone says he's a giver, I know exactly what that means. I won't say it out loud, but
Like I said, we love a good giver.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I got no problem.
I'll just say when somebody's overly a giver, there's a reason why they are overly a giver, because
And
they have
that's
to
why
wake
we
up
got
for
toys.
certain other things. I'm just saying. I don't know. When someone's too attentive to you, they're like, wait, huh? Come on. Like, what?
Yeah, I can see that.
It's okay. I'm good with the hair.
As long as a good balance,
That's
that's
right.
balance
That's right.
somewhere.
Trisha. Hey, Jenny. So, yeah, why not? And she goes to the hotel room and they have a nice little kiss.
Yeah.
And that's it.
She had to go home and take care of the babies.
Yeah.
She did.
Oh, but that was actually good of her, though. She's spacing it out a little bit.
Yes. I mean,
Well,
it
I
was
think-
but she did think though that he mentioned that he broke up with that previous relationship because he didn't want a family. They didn't really address that.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe that's why she said the 2 kids thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just love Tiffany so much. She's so much fun. She really is. She's never I've never even seen her upset. She just always tries
Even
to find
keel.
They're so fun.
Very even.
I'm like a pessimist, she's like the optimist. I'm like, oh my god, my soda's half empty. She goes, no, John, you have 3 sips left. Enjoy them. I'm like, huh? No. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, I don't know people like that at all. I don't understand that at all.
But she's an optimist, in a fun way, because I'm so terribly sarcastic and dry and pessimistic. But I'm like, okay, I will enjoy those last 3 sips, Tiffany. You got me. But is there more to say on that? It's
No, except for I said he was so turned on by her. Yes, she is so cute, Fabian. I agree, but dude, you're cute too. Holy cow, that hair! That's what I said.
Yes, the hair.
I'm sorry.
It's all about the hair.
Oh
my god, Barbie, little Daniel,
he owns his own salon.
He is such a good boy. So well mannered.
Oh, I love
Such
to watch.
Gentleman.
I love to watch her on her lives. She does makeup lives and whatnot, and she'll have or talk with the kids or whatever. Yes, I follow her.
He is so
Yeah,
she did such an amazing job raising him. He doesn't
guy.
act out. He is patient, the perfect son, I would say. He is just I've never seen and he's 11. I've never seen a kid.
Yeah.
We were at his birthday party last summer. And we've seen Daniel a few times. And he's just a good kid.
He's so good with his sister.
Yeah.
He's an excellent big brother.
Well, he's he's taking on the man of the house, really.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And which kind of sucks because, like, you know, it kind of like robs you of like your youth a little bit, but like he is just he's gonna be a terrific like adult.
Yeah.
And like I can't wait to see what he like puts out into the universe, like, you know, as an adult, because he's gonna do good things. Such a good boy. I like nothing even remotely bad to say about like him. No, he's an angel. He really is. And you know, I don't know if I should say this. I'll just say that like when Tiffany and Ronald were going through like turmoil, because it was very clear, like it was on, you know, online everywhere, and you know,
Yeah.
Daniel was stupid. It did, you know. Never mind. Nope, can't say it. He loves his mom, and he loves his family, Daniel, and he's protective.
Oh, I'm
his
sure he's
mother.
very protective of Mama. Yes.
So I'll just leave it like that. Tiff's a great mom. She's good. She's good. You know. All right, let's move on before I boost her ego anymore. Let's see.
We love you, Tiffany.
And it's also late, and I'm tired. And I'm sorry. I've been like in my car. I've been alone all day since like 8:30 in the morning. So this is my first time actually interacting with humans, like, you know, and not like what aisle is like are the crackers in, like type of thing. All right, let's move on. All right, so we got, oh god,
Oh, I know where you're going next.
Veronica.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo, Veronica, this episode. Woo.
This was a good one. I'm sorry. I told John this. I said I'm a Veronica fan. I love her personality. I love everything. She's strong. I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And she looked good in the outfit.
All right, let's test you on this now, Addie. Okay.
Oh.
So, Veronica. Veronica. She's disgusting. I can't even talk as low as Veronica. Cody, can you talk as low as Veronica?
I'm sure I can.
The super tenor Veronica, she's going to Asheville with Justin for the weekend, and before that she's getting waxed. So
gotta get waxed.
That was. She's done it before. There was not one wince.
And according to Veronica, you know, she hasn't had any activity in her nether regions for how many months? A year? Months?
Oh,
for a bit.
It's been a bit.
Oh, it's been months. It's been months.
Yes.
Months plural. So we don't have one. So she's getting waxed, and that worked out well. And her, what's the name for a wax? Oh, her waxer. Is that like?
I don't know.
They're waxer. I forgot.
Her waxer was happy, like with her ass, and so they're going to Asheville, and she told Justin that, by the way, I talked to Tim and we have boundaries now.
We do,
and hopefully you want to see him again. So I can't even talk that low, man. And then, you know, Justin's like, oh, and by the way, wait, what? Oh, well, hi. I'm sorry.
Hi, Patricia.
I try to do the roll call in the beginning, and like if I you know, catch a comment that I haven't seen, I'll try to say hi to somebody. But like, hi,
thank you.
You know, he's like, by the way, I have a cold sore on my lip.
Not her face.
It's a thing. It is a thing.
It is.
I've had it my entire life.
Well,
Yeah.
I think everyone's had a cold sore in like their
Yeah.
lives. Like,
Yeah.
you know, people don't want to admit to it because like, oh no, I can't admit that I have herpes, but it's a cold sore. Everyone has
Yeah.
cold
Get
sore.
it. Yes. You pass it on. Actually, we pass it on to our kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I passed it on to my kids. They don't want
Is that
to. They're
just
like,
like a
do you have to
northern thing? Like, you
pass
know,
on everything to us. You
Cody,
passed on
do you have
autism,
cold
and then
sores
you.
in Florida.
Mm.
Okay, so it's everywhere.
Yes.
Like I would, like, do you have to announce it like that? Like, by the way, I have chlamydia. So like,
Just so you know. Get the
just
checks.
so you know, I'm on Duvavia for prep, so I don't know if that's gonna like wager in on what's going on here this weekend, but I think I should let you know. Like, should he have told her about the said cold sore? Like, was it like blistering, like right
You
here,
could
like a
see
big old,
it. It
with a big
wasn't
old
real.
white head on top of it? Like,
It was little. It was
It
like
was little.
it was
I
healing.
didn't see it, but I think when you're that close, somebody's may wonder. You know, they're not really there yet, so I don't think he had to announce it how he did. But I would have said, by the way, this is just a little, you know.
Just kiss me on this side. Don't.
Kiss me. Don't feed the cold sore.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
but
did
he
Plum
did
say
make me
about
all ick. She was icked out too. I could tell by the way, you're not touching me with those lips.
I don't know your comment. Like, what comment? Now I just scroll. Hold on. John, off topic, but did you see who got arrested? No, wait, who got arrested?
Ooh, who? Do tell.
Or DM it to me. Where's my phone? It's too silent.
Let's all look. Everybody, I'm gonna look.
I know we're on edge. We want to know.
I want to know who got arrested. Jury's still out. Hold on. Talk while I'm gone.
All right, so cold sores. Has everybody dated anybody with a cold sore or something strange? And you're like, what is that?
I've been the one with them. I didn't know the first half of my 30 years with my husband that if you had one, you shouldn't be kissing anybody with it. I had no idea. He's never gotten anything from me, but yes, I don't know. It is a thing.
Definitely the thing.
Yeah. But the what?
See, for us, thankfully, we can put a little
Cold
lipstick
sores.
on that and hide it.
Yeah.
Just a sad bit, but guys, they really can't.
Sorry. No, we're talking about Justin with the cold sore. Veronica's Justin. Oh. Yes, I make my husband watch all of it with me.
Okay.
You have to have somebody
Yes.
to talk to.
Who got arrested? Oh, I knew about that.
Who? Wait, where is it?
Adele.
Oh.
Adele
Okay.
and Tiffany with a C. Yeah. She's like into some crazy shit.
Oh, what was the
and-
charges?
Nothing good. Like, it was bad. My grandmother called them fever blisters.
Yeah,
too.
we did too.
Yeah.
Because that made it right. That's a fever blister. You're fine.
Yeah.
Everybody
Get
gets
it okay. Just a fever blister.
No, it's just a fever blister. Wait, perfectly. It was like weird. Like her charges were weird. I talked about it the other night. Now I can't remember it because I'm tired. I said it on like the 90-day live, the Happily one. Okay. So what were we talking about? Veronica. So they get to like the Airbnb in Asheville, and Veronica decides to, put on something a little bit more comfortable.
A little more cozy.
What were your thoughts on Veronica's look?
I was proud of her. I'm like, she was on camera, next to nothing, and not a worry. I mean, I'd have been like, no, I'd have been around
Me
the corner
too.
of the
I don't
door
want that
going,
film.
no, don't show me this way. But
Me
She's
and
I
Cody
was,
were
gorgeous
both like,
though. It was
like
kind of
white
borderline soft
eggshell
porno.
colored.
the color of it was odd. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Like
it
that
too-
was my, like me and Cody were like he's like, why did she pick eggshell? I'm like, why did she pick taupe? Like
Yeah.
what was it with
It was
like
a
the
little. It was
beige
a little on the
color?
Nice little
granny
red.
panty. It was
I'm
a
like,
little bit
oh
on the
number
she
would have been nice.
matches our couches. Like I was like,
Yara's favorite color, taupe.
yeah, beige.
Yes,
Or
right.
beige.
Like
It's
whose
beige and
favorite
taupe the
color is
same.
that?
But like,
But
you
it
know,
did look good on her. It absolutely, she looked fabulous.
but like
Yes.
the color though, like
No, my response was that it kind of gave me granny panty vibes.
it did. It was
the
kind
color.
of like higher, but I think it was like meant to
But
be like a sexy high, but it was kind of like giving a little. You're
But it
right,
was
like a little. Vibes.
beige. Like, don't you want to wear like something like red or like black?
Black.
You know, like purple, like anything but beige.
Welcome to members, Claire.
Hey Claire, welcome. Like, what do
Welcome,
you want?
Claire.
Anything but beige. Like, you know, and I'm not. She filled it out. She looked great.
She
but like
looked fabulous. Yeah.
Yeah.
eggshell.
Yeah, I would.
Eggshell.
Yeah. I'd have liked a black one.
I don't think I own anything that color.
No.
Maybe like a nice hot pink.
Maybe a girdle. I mean,
Yeah, maybe
a girdle.
Definitely
Girdle
a girdle
color.
shapewear.
That's a girdle color.
A nice vibrant blue, even like you know,
Mm.
beige.
I don't know what the choice. I don't know what
Especially for camera, I would have did a little red number.
Like
Yeah.
I'd be like, are you gonna serve me Ovaltine afterwards? Like, you know, are we good? Like, I don't know. But you know, it was the color for me. I just could not with the color. So okay. But listen, it worked out.
Yeah.
It was a very nice, seductive scene.
Yeah, I was shocked they
I'm like, what?
yeah. They just kept going. I was like, they're not
Am
gonna
I
get
on
the
Discovery
privacy.
Plus?
Like you guys are gonna
Discovery
still
plus plus
film?
plus plus plus.
Plus.
Tilt
That's
the
where me
pluses
and
to
Paul
the
spin off
X.
That was one of my favorites. Yours.
Discovery. No, it was 90 Day Fiance. Uh-oh. That's me and Paul spin off. So what else about? Are we good with Veronica?
Yeah, she'd mounted quite nicely and ended the evening.
It's getting late.
But I
so-
will say, can I add one thing?
Yeah, please.
I don't know. I'm not feeling the chemistry between the two. I feel like it's forced a little bit. What do you guys think?
She's his
I
type.
would
I'm not
agree.
sure he's her type. Does that make no? He's her type, but I don't think she's his type. I think he was a little bit.
Yeah.
He's a little bit too
Well, no.
businessy.
Listen, the eggshell lingerie lit up his board, so I don't know.
That
Well,
is
sometimes
true.
he is drab.
That is true.
What was that? Did you hear that? That was Hope. You didn't hear that? He was like, wow.
It's October. The ghouls are out.
Or maybe
Let's get
it was
closer to Halloween.
Veronica. Is that you? Are you here? Where are you? I mean, Veronica and Tim really complement each other. If you
They
like,
do- yes, I absolutely
it
love them
from
both.
like the
Yep.
opposites in.
I'm
Yeah.
a total Tim fan. I follow him on his YouTube stuff, his
Yeah, Tim is cute.
coin stuff,
I mean,
everything.
can I say this out loud? I don't know if I can. I'll probably get in trouble.
What?
You really want me to say it out loud?
I'm afraid. No.
Well, like Veronica is just a little bit more aggressive, where Tim might be a little more.
Yeah.
Demure.
everyone has energy, right? So
Floaty?
maybe Veronica has more masculine energy and Tim has more
Yes.
feminine
Well,
energy.
I don't look at people
And
that
they
way.
really do compliment each other like
Yes.
that. Like
Yeah, they compliment each other, and I like them both. So it's no shade. It's just
That's exactly why. Yes, and I think I think Tim likes women that are more, with that energy.
yeah,
Because I kind of think Jennifer had a little bit of that. Was it Jennifer? The one?
oh yeah, Jennifer was like, let's grab the bull by the
Aggressive.
fucking balls.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
and Tim's
Yeah.
like, well, my manicure won't allow it, so I can't.
maybe he's very
So-
submissive.
But I love that. I love that in
Yeah,
him.
submissive. That's a good word for
Yeah.
it. Tim is submissive,
Yes.
and Veronica is the dominatrix.
Dominant. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Bless you. You know,
Bless you.
and I think they have something going there, like with that.
Yes. Yep.
I
I do like their chemistry, and I like
Yeah.
the way that they like you say, compliment themselves. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think this new guy is it Justin. That I don't think he's as much like Tim. I think he's a little bit more.
like Veronica, like mows the lawn, and Tim makes creme brulee.
Yeah.
And I love that. You don't. I love it. I love it. I love that.
Is that a good analogy? Like, are we good? Like,
Yes.
so
Yes.
we can like, understand like the dynamics of, and come on.
And
And that they bounce out, so that's okay.
Yep.
So before I get in more trouble, let's move on to all right. Oh, wait, that's Sister Wives. Nope. Already talked about that. Wait, no, I lost my place. Okay, Veronica, we did. Anything more about Veronica?
I'm good.
You are so. Is that from Seinfeld, Barbie? Is that what you're talking about? You are so good looking. Is that a Seinfeld thing?
Are we down to Tanya?
Oh God, no. It's not. Yeah, well, Tanya. We have Tanya and Natalie. Tanya will be quick. 'Cause I hate it.
Ireland. That's so cool.
Because you're so hello, Barbie. See, I get my jokes. All right, so Tanya.
Oh,
She's still gross, and my opinion of Tanya will never change. But where is she? Oh, Tanya and Joel. So they're on their second date because they survived the first one. So gratefully, whatever. Tanya notices, or the guy notices that Joel has lips tattooed on him, and says, "Oh, are those your lips?" And Tanya's like, "No, those aren't mine." And I went to Hogwarts, Guatemala, and I just put a curse on you. So there you go. That poor man will never have children because of the hex that Tanya just put on him, thanks to Hogwarts, Costa Rica. Tanya gets on her high horse saying that, well, you have a tattoo of somebody on your body, but you want to give me shit for not being divorced.
yeah.
So where do you guys weigh in on this argument?
I'm thinking I like the tattoo, and if I had one that was my ex's, I would have left it too. I wouldn't have cared. It's like, okay, there it is. I was with this person, but yes, I was not. I think that she was being absolutely ridiculous. She's trying to pass the stuff away, take the stuff away from her for not having and going through with the stupid divorce. Just get on with it. I personally think she doesn't want a divorce. She's hoping that St. will come back.
That's exactly what's happening.
I agree.
Here. That is 100%. No, that's like fact. She is waiting for St. to come back to her.
And
that's exactly.
I'm not a fan of them together. I mean, I did cry when they separated. That did make me cry. That whole thing with both of them bawling and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's what she's doing. She's hoping.
Yeah.
No, Tanya is waiting for them to be like reunited, and it feels so good. No, that's what she's waiting for him to come
Oh,
back.
I follow St. John on Instagram, and I love his pictures. He's got
Yeah.
some good stuff.
He's another good-looking one.
Yeah, he's good looking, and like
He's
I think like
adorable.
the guy Joel, I think he's better looking, but like he's like not he's not around for like the long haul. Like this
No.
guy,
No,
Oh,
definitely
Joel
not.
was handsome. I think Joel's handsome.
he's handsome. No, he's
Yeah.
Especially
yeah,
the
no,
drama
he's
that they
definitely
have.
handsome. But she's giving him a real hard time about like and he's like, listen, you're married, and that's official, and it's paperwork, and
That's
when you get that
understandable.
fixed legally, then you'll be unmarried. This tattoo, whether it's like today or from yesterday or from 10 years ago or from the future, it's just a tattoo,
Mm-hmm.
and it has no legal bearing.
Right.
Yeah, she tried to make up the argument that, I could get divorced at any time, but a tattoo's forever.
Tattoos aren't forever.
They
You could
fade.
like write over them or like get them removed.
Yeah, other meanings can change for you.
Yeah.
Or
like,
you keep it
look
and go,
at
that
Pete
was with this
Davidson.
person once.
How many
Yeah.
tattoos of Pete Davidson got removed so far? Like
Oh,
or
God.
changed.
Already.
So like Tanya is just being Tanya and annoying, and she sucks. And the end.
Yeah, not much to say more. There was the end of that. He was there. They just decided to go their separate ways, and the door was shut.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's after midnight. Okay, so we have crazy Natalie left.
Ugh.
What is wrong with her? Seriously, what is wrong with Natalie? Like, okay, so the last week's episode, like she banged what's his name? Justin, Joel. What are they dating?
His name
And
is
you know
Josh.
Josh.
Josh. There's Justin, who's with Veronica,
Veronica.
Joel, who's with the other one.
Tanya.
And then we have Justin with
Josh.
3J.
it's fun. So we have Josh, who's like like the big model, like agency owner person, and they had sex, on their second date. And for me, sex is big deal now. Like I opened up my clitoris for you, Josh, and now like get out of my room.
Oh,
Natalie seems to me one of those people who, if she has sex with you, she's expecting a ring the next day, and that's not how.
Yes.
Like, I feel like if I put my dick in Natalie, like the acid from her vagina would just like burn the whole motherfucker off. Like, am I wrong? Like, does anybody else think that
I think
Natalie has like real acid, like that will kill like the alien in Aliens? Like, just throw some acid at it, like that type of acid.
She said that if I have sex with you means you're going to be the father of my children.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? And then but the best part was when they asked her friends asked her, so did you protect it? No. And she says, I can't get pregnant off of one time. Yes.
Yeah. Come on.
Like, even I know that, Natalie. Like, okay, so when we did like the Happily Live or the Sister Wives about the eggs, and I learned, which a lot of people learned off that like women are born with like 1 million eggs, and then like you shed them your whole life.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that. Cody didn't know that.
Didn't know it.
And half the women watching this, women didn't even know it. I'm like, I had no idea.
It is an unfertilized egg, and once that egg is not fertilized, boom.
And I thought, like, you have like your cycles, and like, that's like you getting rid of your old eggs and making new eggs. Like, that's how I thought it in my head this whole time. Like, I don't know.
I did too. I'd never looked into
like,
it.
I didn't know. Like,
no, I need to.
You get rid of your old eggs to make room for your new ones. That's how I always thought that happened. Until the other night when we learned, thanks to Maria W, that like, no, you're born with the eggs and they just deplete through your life. I had no idea. Who knew?
You do not get eggs.
So when you hear somebody say they're down to one egg,
Mm-hmm.
that means they started really early.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea. Like so when, especially when the guy told Angela, yeah, okay, so you down to
He saw
one
one egg.
egg, like, and
Mhm.
she's like, oh, I just never knew like that. Like you didn't regenerate eggs. Like you have your eggs when you're born, and then they just deplete and deplete and deplete. So like
Yeah.
fun
That's
fact
why
about
frozen eggs-
science on that one, right? Like so she's back in Florida after the leaving Josh, kicking him out of the room. And she's telling her overly flamboyant gay friend, "Well, girl, tell us about
You noticed all the same things. He was extremely. He's like a lot like I am. Oh,
like come on,
I have to sit on my hands to keep that down. Very expressive.
and she's like, yes, I slept with him, and they're like, no, you didn't. I can't with this show. I can't with it.
And I love how she said, "Oh, I did it because I'm a grown woman and that's my choice." But I'm like, it is, of course, but doing it unprotected, that's not too smart.
Unprotected.
Especially
I want
with
to make
his
sure that
industry.
he's the baby inside me. Like, come on. Like, you didn't know you can get pregnant from having sex just one time.
I think that's her plan.
Yeah.
She's kind of hoping that's a thing.
Yeah, because remember the last episode, she was like, "Oh, he didn't talk to me about wanting a baby." I was like, "What?"
Oh, girl, you're 38. Your eggs. I want to count your eggs to see how many are left in you. Okay. Yeah. Now that I know that they just keep depleting. Like guys, we can make like a baby whenever. Like
Yeah.
we can. An 80-year-old guy can get somebody pregnant. I mean, I don't know how the sperm count would be on that 80-year-old, but like
Oh yeah, there was that couple in India who just they were 75.
And I think they do have expiration dates though, because stuff happens.
Even like now, I'm 43. Like I don't want a newborn. No, like no, I don't want to be 61 when they graduate high school. Like I'm like, oh, there's my boy or girl. I had to go to McDonald's to get my senior coffee. No,
I was 36
That's
when I had my second.
Oh, I see.
I was older.
Well, 36 is like not.
I'm 11 years between my two kids. But,
36. That's not bad. That was me. How old was I? No, 35. Okay, 35.
They call that advanced maternal age.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was on high risk. They're like 35 old is advanced. I'm like, what?
Well aged like a fine cheese.
Yeah. But I will say, I worked in a hospital, older and older, like 40s, 42, 43, were having perfectly fine. It's actually getting a little bit,
I just don't want to have like a kid graduating high school in my 60s. Like, but I still want a kid. I've always wanted a kid. But like, that's not the hand
that's late, John.
It's not the hand that God dealt me. So, I don't know. I just couldn't imagine having a kid now and being like 62 when they graduate high school, and then they're 66 when they graduate college, and that's saying like they're a good kid and they graduate on time. Like, what if I'm a dullard? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen then. And I don't want to be in my 60s trying to figure out what my dumb dullard kid is doing either. So I don't know. Anywho, so back to Natalie.
So what was your thought about are we at the airport part yet?
Yeah.
Well, when she flies into Arizona,
yes, and she hops her way out the. I walk side to side when I walk. She walks like this.
She's like a little bobblehead doll. It's cute though in a way, but it's definitely
She
a
is-
little bobblehead dog.
I can't say much because I got a lot. There's a lot that goes with this, but
And he's bringing her to Arizona to get closer for him to introduce her to like his family, his ex-wife, his son, his daughter,
Yeah.
whoever else. And she's like, "Oh, this is big step. This is big step. I go to Arizona." And you know, as soon as she gets there,
But wait, didn't she just say in the hotel though, like, oh, he used me, and like, oh, fuck him.
As soon as he called, she was right back. Oh, he's calling me. Like
Say that?
he could have. She was sprung.
well, she you know she didn't talk to him in 2 weeks. She was like, you know, missing like the D,
Yeah,
and
she was missing that money.
but too. So I go to Arizona to meet. Sorry. I go to Arizona to meet Josh and maybe his son child and maybe daughter, but I do not want to meet ex-wife because because he's model and I'm very self-conscious of that.
I need baby.
Well, let me tell you something, Natalie. Don't fucking date somebody who's running a modeling agency. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Don't date somebody in the U.S. You don't have the time and the patience for it.
Yeah.
I saw a nice guy over at Walmart earlier today. Will probably make you super happy. Like, but I don't want to date somebody from Walmart. I want to date someone famous and rich that can take care of me. Well, then that's what you get, Natalie.
Yeah.
You know what?
She could date Caesar if she wants, you know.
Yeah, let her have Caesar.
He wants a Ukraine. She's right there.
I
They
want
both
more
want
than
kids. They
manicure
both
and
want kids
pedicure
right
my
away.
whole life. I don't want to be with no nail tech.
Yeah, I don't think Caesar makes enough or has a higher status for her.
Well, she needs to get a job herself.
She does.
oh, that's
Yes.
gonna, I cannot wait for that. The next one, oh my
Yes, to be trapped on that boat.
god. Natalie is a beautiful woman. Her eyes are amazing.
She's
I will tell
beautiful, but
you.
so insecure. It's
But
like
she's so Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
When she
I
got
always
off
give shit for having big eyes. Like is so, and like Natalie's eyes are like giant. Like they make my big eyes like look like nothing. But I can't say like look at his eyes. They're so big. But like I don't know. Some people have like big like my eyes are
Maybe she's your supplier.
maybe she is. I get the good shit from Moldova. I don't know. But she's a little pissed that he brings her to an Airbnb in Scottsdale. What is this Scottsdale? Why can't I go to your home to see where you live? And he's like, well, my daughter's there,
yeah.
and they don't know you. Just like he said, like when to meet his son, he would have to meet the ex-wife first. So it seems like it's gonna be pretty daunting in Arizona for poor old Natalie.
Yeah.
I
And
go
I
back
would
to
have
firm.
I would have no issue with that. With if I was the one meeting, you need to meet the mom first. They need to know you before they feel comfortable about letting you around their child. So that she's got to understand that more. That's the problem is that she doesn't have kids and doesn't understand that she's not a mom yet.
Yeah.
So,
although I will say, I'm surprised that Josh just kind of making that step when they don't have a title yet. So she don't want to be led on, and it's more leading on.
True.
I don't know.
I couldn't figure out if the ex-wife was living at the house.
Well, he said like well, she's like, well, does your daughter live there? And he was like, well, yeah, she lives there like when I'm here, but like it made it seem like she was already there. So is that like the ex-wife's house?
Oh,
See, that's what I'm thinking. I have a feeling that the wife is actually there. The ex-wife is at the house too.
Yeah.
Or something.
Because doesn't he live in LA?
Well, that's what I thought. Like, but like maybe
I mean,
that's
he
his
had a
house,
house.
and like his ex-wife, and because he has two kids by two different baby mamas, right? And like now Natalie, here comes I numbered 3. So
Hopefully.
I just it's painful. It's so painful.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't believe
So-
someone like Natalie, who's just so apeshit crazy, can be on TV now for like 4 straight years. Like that's like the craziest part about the whole goddamn thing.
And still have nothing to show for it.
And nothing to
Nothing to
show for it.
show for it. She's definitely like gives us,
Except that tight perm. And like that, all that ammonium glycolate in her hair, and pretty much that's it. But good luck to you, Natalie. And we see that she goes back to Squirm.
Yeah.
She goes back to Squirm, and
First, I don't know. If I was Mike, I would like slam a door on her face.
I am not
Mike's
looking forward to
got the beekeeper's fucking hat on again. And she's like, get the fuck out.
I am not looking forward to the squim. The rendezvous. Oh god. I struggled with Mike and his mom. Oh,
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
You're
Sorry.
all terrible. Not a fan of Mike. Not a fan of the mom. Not a fan of the mom's
Definitely not a fan
hats.
of the mom. I mean, Natalie had her issues, but I wasn't a fan of how they treated her. I mean, she didn't act the best either, but still, I
No.
wasn't. I think
But
Mike should be.
they all sucked. Honestly, they all equally sucked. Like I don't remember like Mike's mom calling her. Oh no, she called
It
me.
wasn't
whore.
on camera.
She
It
called me
wasn't-
whore.
hooker.
She called me
A
a
hooker.
whore
The
on
hooker.
Christmas Eve.
She didn't say hooker.
Not a hooker.
He goes, did she call you a good cooker?
No,
Maybe
Uncle
that
Buck,
was it.
right?
Was it
Uncle
cooker?
Bob,
Her
Uncle
this whole
Buck.
time.
Uncle Buck or something
The one they
like
kicked
that.
out.
He was a nice one.
I just my
He had,
issue
like,
was
one tooth.
mom.
And he always catered to the chickens.
He carries to the chickens, and Natalie. Oh, this Uncle Buck must leave now. You must get out of my
Yeah, that
house.
was rude of her. That was not her place to do that.
No.
That was the nicest guy out of all of them. That's the only
Yeah.
one I like.
Yes, I agree with yes. He was
She should
adorable.
have
He was
Uncle Buck in her
adorable.
corner. All right, guys, it's late, and I'm sorry that like this live started so.
But we did
Uncle
it.
Bo, Uncle Bo, Uncle
Uncle
Bo.
Bo.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
Uncle
Uncle
Bo.
Bo. Yeah.
Listen, we had the right letter. It was a B. So
I had the
We're like
We're
5
gonna-
seasons in and still getting
Close
names wrong.
Sorry, Uncle Bo. We still love you.
no B with the correction. So that's it. Let me give it. That's
Uncle
your
Bo.
Melody. Two honks for you for getting the name right. We couldn't. So that's it. I'm tired. I'm gonna pass out. And I am so sorry for this going so late. When you gotta work, you gotta work. So
Yep.
Yeah.
is
This
anybody
was
watching
fun.
this
Thank
Surreal Life?
you.
Did anybody have you guys seen this Surreal Life on VH1 a million years ago?
Yeah.
That's starting again.
Really?
October 24th. I'm adding it to the repertoire, just saying. So we will be talking about the Surreal Life.
Oh, I
Alright,
do
man.
remember. I did. Oh, it just hit me. Oh,
Yeah.
I loved it. Okay.
We're bringing it back.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
my
definitely have to
husband's
watch that
gonna be
one.
thrilled.
And VH1, like back in the day, like they had all the best reality shows known to man. Like I
They
Love
really
New
did.
York, Flavor of Love.
Yep.
We used to come into Ruby's and talk about those fucking shows.
Yes.
Oh my god. So that's gonna happen. But I think tomorrow night we're gonna be doing Beverly Hills, and I think if I have enough energy in the tank right now, we're gonna watch the reunion.
Oh, the-
So, oh, I have a new member. Where? Claire? I got Claire.
Yeah,
Stormy
Claire
Dan-
was the last
Wait,
one.
Stormy Daniels is on it?
Oh wow, that's gonna be interesting.
What? You have my attention. I'm sorry, it's late. I cannot believe I'm still like blinking and talking right now because I have been up since I don't know 6:45.
Wow.
I've been in the car by my lonesome since then all day long.
Wow.
Oh, no, we said hi. Oh, we said hi to Claire. Was it Claire? Was the new?
Oh no,
was
I
the
got
number?
Claire. I brought her
Yeah,
up.
Claire.
I did. I got her.
She's
Yeah.
from Ireland.
She is. I'm a quarter Irish.
I'm 49% Irish,
I'm a quarter Irish and the rest
and
Italian.
I got Nigerian in me. I was like, yay!
No, but I got you. I got you, Claire.
Oh wow.
I did. I brought it up. There. I see. Here she is. I got it.
Yes.
Welcome, Heaven Go Bra. Was it no? Aaron Go Bra. I don't know.
Ringo Ba. I used to be
can't
able to
speak
say
Gaelic,
that. Yeah.
Claire. I'm sorry. I can't speak Italian either. So there's that. And I blame that on shitty parenting. So there you go on that one. But yeah. Well, yeah. So The Commitments, one of my favorite movies ever. You ever see The Commitments? The Irish Singers.
No, I didn't see.
It came out like in 1990. But I have to go. I'm rambling now. It's getting later. It's now like
Yes, it's time for me to take my sleep
12:30.
pills.
So I'm going to
Yeah,
bid all of you a fondue, and then tomorrow night we'll be back for Beverly Hills, the reunion. Much love to you all, and I want to thank Addie and Shanta for being with us 2 hours later than scheduled, and everybody in the chat also for waiting this out. Thank you so much, and then tomorrow we'll be on time. Godspeed for Beverly Hills at 9 o'clock. So much love to you all. I'll see you guys.
Love you, Cody.
Thank you guys.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank you, Jewel.
Jewel. Oh wait. Jewel had to get me at the last second of the super chat. Ding, 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 go, Jewel chat. Thank you, Jewel. I really appreciate it, sweetheart. Come join us for Beverly Hills tomorrow night. And that's it. I'm going to pass out. Good night, everybody.
Good night.